Hi, this is Trish from Bow Wow Know How. We have the lovely Kona. We're out for a structured walk. You may remember Kona from previous videos. She can be a little flighty with loud noises and a little nervous and has bolted on her owner on occasion. Had a couple of experiences with other trainers that hasn't really worked out well with her when their methods have kind of clashed with her way of dealing with the world. This is why it's really important to find what your dog needs and then apply the appropriate methodology to that dog. So what I wanted to talk about today was why not give your dog boundaries. Seems to be a lot of fuss just now about, or just now in recent years, about the negative feelings people have towards placing boundaries on your dog, as you would do with your children. Saying no seems to be out of fashion right now. So what happens if you don't provide your dog with boundaries? What happens if you don't say no to your dog or your children? What happens then? If for bad behaviour you're trying to distract your dog with a juicy bone, a piece of sausage, a nice biscuit, how long are they going to find the value of that distraction more tempting than actually doing what you're wanting them to do, or distracting them from what you want them to distract them from? How long is that going to happen? Is it a finite methodology? I personally don't think that allows a dog to learn, to become confident, to understand what it is that you're asking them to do, and to learn your language. You know, you want them to know that there's a boundary there. When you say no, however way you do that, and there's several methods to that, and we'll talk about that in other videos. And then understand what the options are. You're offering them better choices. So you're just stopping the bad behaviour and allowing them to adopt some good habits. They learn that. It sticks in their mind. They're not being distracted. You're not robbing them of the ability to learn, which is what I believe this distracting dogs from stuff like those roadworks just now. Good, Connor? Not so pressure. Also, they learn confidence from you as a handler, that they've not to be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm not going to get all uptight, offer you biscuits, which adds excitement to an already excited head. So pressure, looking forward, walk forward. Now, in some cases, people think, or some people those who only agree with saying yes and offering distractions, they would say that is cruel. Saying no, asking your dog to ignore the roadworks. Really? I mean, really. So, if we lived in a world without no's, what would be happening? Chaos. And there is a point where these dogs get to where the value of the distraction isn't more than skitting, lunging, pulling, biting, barking. So what happens to them? Do they get moved to foster homes, other rescues, and then what happens to them? Do we all feel happy then that they'll be looked after and somebody else will deal with the issue, find a bigger distraction for them, some bigger biscuit, some juicier bone? Really? Is that what we think's happening? When there's perfectly well behaved dogs who are being put down every day in rescue because they're too full. So really, do you think that's what's happening with your dog? think as long as you do your research, find a good trainer, you have video evidence of their work working and dogs learning, then as an owner you're doing all it takes to get yourself a lovely, happy, balanced dog. Anyway, that's all from us just now. Say cheerio. Camera shy. Camera shy. Here we go. She's beautiful, isn't she? Look at that tail. She is